Hey guys, welcome to InventBox, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to assign materials to an object in Blender 2.8. Let's get started. I just have a scene set up here with the Blender Suzanne monkey head. It's kind of like their second logo. It's like their mascot, kind of. So this is the default shape. If you hit Shift A, Add, and in the Mesh tab at the very bottom is Monkey. If you click on that, then the monkey will come up. I just smoothed it out so we can see it a little better. So to get started, I have it selected, and I'm going to change this tab to Material. It looks like the ball with a checker pattern on it. Click on New, and this will add a new material and change the base color to like blue. So now if we change this to rendered, you can see it has a blue color to it. Now if you just want to color the entire object, it's that simple, just add a color to it. But if there's just one part that you want to color, like just the eye or just the ears, how you would do that is it's very simple as well. Just hit tab on the keyboard and that'll take you into edit mode. And I'll change it to face select, which is this button down here. I'll click on that. And now you can see all of these faces. So if I want to select all the faces on the ear, then what I'll do is I can just click and drag with this box, and now it's selected all the faces in that box. And then what we can do if you want to get like a curved selection is if you hold down Control, when you click and drag, it will deselect that area as well. But we're going to hold Shift, and that'll make us able to select more than one selection at a time. So we'll just go through and select all these faces. Just like that. I'm not going to make it perfect. Okay, now we have the back covered. Now we'll do that up here. So this is the only time-consuming part about this, is trying to select all the faces, which can be pretty tricky. So now with most of these selected, that's good enough. I'll just select those. Okay, now we have all the faces selected on the ear. We're going to click the plus button, which will add a new material slot. Click on New, change the base color to whatever you want. I'm going to drag it to green, and click the Assign button. And now it just assigned the materials to just those faces. So if we hit the Tab button, which will take us back to the rendered view, you can see that all the faces I select are now green, and the rest of them are still blue. And this is a really useful feature for just about anything, or of course you can just do a UV unwrap on that, and I will cover that in a future tutorial. UV unwrapping is very useful. And if you want to make your object look like a certain material, that's where the BSDF principled shader comes in. So right here you can see on surface, if I click on that, there's a bunch of shaders. It defaults to the principled BSDF, and this, in my opinion, is a really great shader. It has a lot of options built in. So if we want to make this surface look metallic, if we click and drag the metallic slider all the way to full, the entire, the faces we had selected will turn metallic, which you can see was the ones on the ear. Now let's select more than just that. We'll select both of them. I'll just get rid of that one. And just to make everything one color, I'm going just to delete the monkey head and make a new one. And you can see it's a little bit grainy and low poly. I'm just going to fix that real quick with some subdivision modifiers. I'll do that a few times. And what that does is it just smooths it up and rounds all the faces. So now we have it back to where it was before. Go back to the color settings, give it a new color, and if we change the metallic tab to full, you can see that just takes on a metallic, shiny look. Now that's really cool. If we change the base color, maybe a little bit more white, and we take the roughness up a little bit. Or take it down even. If we take it all the way down, you can see it's a perfect mirror finish, which we don't want. So we'll take it up just a little bit. And right there, it really does look like metal. So this you can just play around with until you get the material that you want. You can add like a clear coat. It's kind of hard to tell, but this subtle detail really makes a big difference when you're changing all of these. So if you're adding color to your material and you want it to look realistic, go through the principled shader and just tweak these and keep tweaking them until it looks right, because the subtle details really set the whole entire part off and make it look realistic. So all of these basically are what they say: metallic, specular, and if you go down you can adjust these. So that's really about it, just for assigning materials to objects. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, I'll see you in the next tutorial.